Summyah, Summyah, I love you, Summyah, you're only a flight away. About to get to the video. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We about to get to it, man.
Digital footprint is one of the most important things you have to consider when you make the decision of being a content creator. When people want to do research on you, having your worst—
Bro, Dabo gotta be the ugliest nigga to ever touch the planet. Bro, it gotta hurt to be that ugly. Look at this. Yo, chopped ain't the word, bro.
pop up is not something you want. You don't want to end up like Tyler, the creator.
I got Swifties all mad at me with they racist. Bringing up old lyrics. Don't listen to Tron Cat. I don't give a. They gonna bring out the old me.
I'm joking, but seriously, even though Tyler has moved past his more vulgar background, his digital footprint still haunts him till this day. And in the past, even I've tried to make sense of it. But the point is that you don't want to be in a position where people try to make sense of your digital footprint. And you don't want to have to address narratives and things that are being said about you and your name. Move preventively and don't allow things to happen. I really want to look at this situation from my lens and analyze it. That's what we're going to do today. So let me stop yapping, because y'all know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. This all started when Dabo had this streamer named Summyah on stream as his therapist, but he started cooking her low key.
Trying to make it seem like something that's not play. It's cool.
So honestly, this is all AI. Is that what you're interpreting? Oh, okay. So we're both yapping right now. Okay, chill. So I feel like, you know, with you gotta start taking accountability. It seems like you was trying to be like, you're not everybody's ball, all this. You gotta start taking accountability.
Nigga, I'm not everybody's ball.
If you don't take accountability, if you don't fucking take accountability,
who ball am I then? No.
Nigga, Twitch.tv's. Okay.
What you talking about?
Okay, my fault. Okay, Jim. Okay.
Definitely ain't your ball. Ain't you on Twitch?
Nah, that's crazy. But first of all, why you got your hair dyed, bro? It's not 2012 no more, bro. Take that shit out your hair, gang. That shit look crazy, bro. I just noticed that. And you got the button up. I don't even like the collab. You got the button up with the dyed hair. Nah, that's a crazy combo.
Girl, I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
You never get the chance to do this.
I never wanted to.
Never get no balls.
Never
Don't
wanted
do that.
to.
Don't do that.
Look at them niggas in the back.
That was a little hilarious. I know that's off topic, but seriously, I be using women lingo like that. But honestly, she's definitely the community ball. She's an outside ball at that, and she's been getting dribbled. And I don't feel—
Man, y'all leave Summyah alone, bro. I'm only saying this so I can get her number. Man, y'all, this is some bullshit, man. Y'all gotta stop this. I ain't gonna lie. It's sad that she do be having to address this shit, but I'm not gonna lie. It do look kind of crazy. I can't lie though. It do look kind of crazy.
Saying that Shorty is essentially the female version of a male content creator who spams women content. This type of joking is merely the product of that. But before we go any further, I need to give you guys some context, because she definitely did this to herself. Apparently Summyah is a mean girl streamer, and if you remember, during Streamer University there was hella drama, hella controversy, but part of that drama was bigger streamers egoing people. This girl was apparently avoiding all these small streamers and only going for other big streamers. Well, I guess I'll say mid-sized streamer, because she had 100K going in, or at least that's what they're saying.
I feel like you don't really collaborate with everybody. I feel like you think like you collaborate with up niggas are out here and all of that. If you see a content creator, man, I hear what's out here. But like, for example, I could clock T crazy.
Okay.
Yesterday, Kai came in the suite when what's her name, Asian girl, Nina was making the whole shit. We was in there, other people came in there, you opened your door, you see niggas, you slammed that door mad quick.
Because my chat said she was singing loud.
Stop cap.
That's not capping.
Now I understand that you're—
I ain't know James Harden was at Streamer University. It's crazy.
to help your brand. That's what Streamer University was about. You want to be around all these big people. But I think it definitely gets to a point if you get called to the office. And also, once again, she had about 100K followers going in, so it's not like she was desperate for the put on or desperate for the collabs. And then the thing that was getting me is that, nigga, she's just around all these big male streamers. And obviously, she's making that type of flirtatious content, this stuff that goes viral, whatever. I can't stop her, but damn, why you gotta just be around all these dudes?
Yeah, Reggie.
She might be. Video call on your PC, okay? Video call? Yes, bro.
How do y'all feel?
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time handcuffed?
Oh God, I did. I'm free now though.
You just have to maybe better go to that girl room. Why we handcuffed?
Look at those handcuffs, by the way. Those are not normal. Do your research. Those are not safe for work handcuffs. And the fact that Summyah was even willing to participate in this activity is already very telling about her as a person. And that's just setting the tone for who she is as a content creator. And I need you guys to remember this. Repetition is personality. And as you watch this video, you'll see how repeated actions become associated with character. Everything that's been said about her is a product of that same repetition. Now that I've shown you that she's willing to do that type of stuff for content, this is her and DDG's interaction.
It says you're 17.
I'm not 17, bro. Why I wouldn't even be here.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
I see you in class.
Yo, no Q&A?
I see you in class. You tell me I see you in class.
Damn, Chad. I can't even talk to my professor. I've been saying I wanted a one-on-one this whole time.
I see you in class.
Damn.
Be there.
Can I know how this is the first assignment?
Nope. Good night.
You sure I didn't get no cheat code?
Good night.
For the first time, I can say I actually messed with what DDG did. This was mad mature and the appropriate response to learning Summyah is 19. DDG is 27 and he does his own girl content. So I applaud him for not wanting to include and indulge in a 19-year-old's clear attempts at flirting with them. And she's talking about some one-on-one time. If a shorty wants one-on-one time, what do y'all think that means? With that context in mind, you have to understand that this woman is portraying herself as someone who is willing to do boy content, flirt with big streamers, various big streamers at that, just for the clips and attention. So it was only inevitable that she'd be called the community ball. She goes to Streamer University, a place where a lot of people are building their brand.
See, that's what I be saying though, like, you could say the same thing about the Shay or all these other niggas that do female content 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So who made up that word ball anyway? I think it was DDG. That shit been going viral crazy. Everybody saying that shit now. Shout out to DDG, man.
And when you look at her digital footprint of that, all you see is clips of her and niggas. I'm hardly seeing solo clips, reaction content, desktop content. It's just her and niggas. So let's just move away from Streamer University because there's a clip of Funny Mike and Jay Cinco laughing at her because she says she's nobody's ball.
I remember this. I was watching the live stream.
She said she nobody ball, Mike. She said she nobody ball. She said she don't get dribbled. I believe that.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, he's just talking. Maya.
Hey, you gotta go to sleep,
Now this clip was straight up bullying. Not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel bad for Short, but look who she's around. A bunch of niggas you probably shouldn't be around. Jay Cinco is a girl content merchant and he be around Deshae Frost, a fellow girl content merchant. That's enough reason to avoid that space. But what is Summyah doing? Sitting on the dude's freaking lap. Same dude that's laughing about her being a community ball is the same one whose lap she's sitting on. And in the clip, bro, they're frying her so bad. And what is her response?
Nah, it's just content.
Which, okay, Summyah, it may just be content, but why does your content have to be flirtatious? And before y'all say anything, I'm against girl content as well. I don't even like Deshae Frost. I don't like J Cinco, and that's because I'm a young man. I'm not about to sit up here and watch other men flirt with girls. That's odd and very gooned out. Just because it's content don't mean it's not gonna have adverse effects on you or how people perceive you. And for me, I'm personally perceiving Summyah as a woman who is going from big male streamer to big male streamer. I'm not even trolling. Shorty was just on a date with a dude named E-Man, and I've never heard of him. But you wanna know what's crazy about that? And I mean no shade, because the first time I hear about E-Man is through a Summyah collab.
Hello? I'm playing basketball with a bros and shit. I'm in the middle of a game. I'm gonna call you after.
Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, you playing basketball.
I can't wait for this Sky Zone shit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I need your beanie, nigga. I can't jump. My shit. What the fuck do you mean, though?
You have a girlfriend?
Hmm?
You have a girlfriend? That's a girl named with a heart.
Bro, that is my sister.
Started with a B. And you just lied and told me we were playing basketball.
I thought we was playing later. I was just manifesting.
All right. Now I'm about to be texting all my little shit.
What?
And she just be looking so uncomfortable. And I think that's part of a bigger problem because these male streamers don't see women as women. They see them as assets to the content. And I touch on that later. But because they see them as assets, they see them as, oh, this is just another shorty in my roster. So of course she'd be uncomfortable because the dude's on the girl talking to another woman. So come on. I also think that she probably feels like she has to do this to succeed. But once again, I'll touch on that at the end. Now, on two separate occasions from what I've seen, Summyah has responded to the community ball comments. Let's look at the first one. This was after Dabo trolled her.
The Twitch TV ball comment was not funny. I didn't find it funny at all. I'm not y'all balls. I'm nobody's balls. Like, what the fuck?
DDG, this is your fault, nigga. If you never came up with the word ball, this shit wouldn't be happening right now. So you know, but I did see a video of her crying. That shit, bro. I'm like, God damn, bro. Shit. I did feel bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like seeing females cry in general, but let's continue.
Because it'd be the same people saying like, oh, she's for everybody. She's a, like, you know, and as soon as I get in your face, you'll jump the first chance you get, and you'll be surprised. Of negative clips, like you go on Twitter, type my name in. It's weird. You go on TikTok, type my name in. It gets weird.
Okay, I do agree. Niggas are hypocrites. If Shorty was in the face of half of the people calling her a 304 or ball, they'd be going. But that's just men being dumb. Not saying it makes it okay, but you guys know the communities of these big streamers. I also think that people don't be criticizing the male streamers enough for being balls themselves. And if we're being honest, those guys are really like outdoor and win balls. If you're a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. Deshae Frost, for example, he's for sure a community ball. I mean, he could have literally got burnt. I don't know if y'all remember the Gucci third leg situation. The dude Deshae Frost, he nearly got burnt by messing with Danae Davis. But my point is, male streamers be worse than community balls. They literally be pickup game balls. And that double standard is something I also want to touch on more at the end. Her second response though was a little heartbreaking, I'm not gonna lie.
I just don't do shit like this. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm on stream right now, and I'm just calling to let you know. Are you free to talk right now or no?
I'm my friend right now. I said, Cooper, you okay? What happened?
No, I just don't appreciate yesterday or no, this morning. That's it. That's all. How y'all try to make it seem like I was in a room with Punga and I wasn't. Y'all knew that.
I know that. I mean, you be trolling, man. You dead ass.
I'm just. That's where I hang up, because I'm not trolling. Like, what the. I done had talks with these people off camera and told them like I don't appreciate the narrative going around, and I'm only addressing it online. I let everything else slide, like I do. But if you come to something on the internet, I'm gonna address it on the internet. Period, point blank. Y'all, it wasn't a problem when niggas was laughing on camera. The fuck? Now it's a problem when I made somebody feel bad and they wanna address the narrative. No.
And honestly, bro, I really do feel bad for her. And I know I said at the start I don't and that she deserves it, but Even though I think she be getting around, and not literally, but just being around on everyone's streams, she's not being treated right, and I don't agree with that. But guess what the context was? She is responding to a rumor about her and another streamer. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of empathy that can be given to Summyah. Seriously, she's a content creator who is just now in the spotlight. But with that being said, there's also an extreme amount of accountability that needs to be taken. Number one, girl, stop going to all these streams and flirting. I'm so serious. I don't see Senna with this problem. She's not getting 1,000 rumors about her and dudes. Number two, Summyah, stop trusting all these big creators. If you're a fan of me, you know I really don't be messing with streamers, big creators.
Yeah, she do need to stop trusting, because they don't fuck with you, bro, obviously, because they'll make fun of you. They probably be talking about you behind your back and all them. They saying how you the community ball, how you just be in everybody's videos, you wanna, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So they obviously don't mess with you, bro. And I feel like she gotta collab with all these niggas in order for her to, you know, take off. But she can do her own content. Well, she can do collabs like with her homegirls, like with females type shit. She don't gotta be around all these niggas 24/7.
Especially these modern ones. And that's because they do things like this, okay? They will make content with you, they be cracking jokes with you, but when you're going through it, they be nowhere to be found. You feel me? Like a snake, ready to pounce, they consume you. Or I guess in this scenario, leaving her to the hyenas, like no Lion King. Anyways, but let me give y'all my candid thoughts on this. I want to start with the hypocrisy. There is clearly a double standard with male streamers. They're allowed to do what Summyah does, and they don't get bop allegations. They get told, big bro, you're him. And that's unfortunate, but
it always been like that throughout the history of fucking life. Like niggas don't get the same criticism as a female would get if they hanging around a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, females. They'll get praised for that type of shit. But a woman, they'll call her a hoe, they'll call her 304, everything but a child of God. It always been like that. I don't know why it is like that, but it is a hypocrisy.
As a woman, you gotta recognize this and move two ways. You either don't try to navigate the streaming world like a man, or you take pride in it. There are 304s and community balls that revel in it, and nobody cares. Ruby Rose, Tiana Trump, those are women that people consider passed around. The women who really do be around other men, like really, way worse than what you be doing, but they don't let it get to them, at least not on the surface. I don't see it. So if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, Summyah, just navigate it while not letting nobody see how it makes you feel. Now I know what she's doing is networking, but seriously, she needs to reevaluate her content now. She don't need to be up under all these men. She can do her own thing, because as I keep saying, repetition makes personality. She's constantly around all these freaked out male streamers. She's gonna be seen as a groupie, and I'd hate it for her. I think the last thing I want to say though is maybe Summyah feels like she has to produce this type of content to go up. The streamer space can be harsh for women, I won't lie. They're put in a box by various male streamers, and that could be a video in and of itself. Y'all let me know if y'all want that. The box is that they're an asset to the content, not actually women, but the appeal, a way to keep a streamer's teenage male audience engaged. So maybe there's underlying pressures to flirt, to perform, but she just gotta realize it don't gotta be like that, especially when she's a year older than me. So in general, Summyah, if you see this, slow down, okay? You is moving like a community ball. If you dial it back, especially on your appearances, change up your content, you can beat these rumors. Okay, and you have to do it because these niggas ain't gonna help you. That's all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Join my membership. Join my Discord.
But yeah, that's gonna do it, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here, man. Summyah, I'm gonna tell you straight, bro. If you want to change the narrative around your name, you gotta stop hanging around all these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but if it don't affect you and you don't care, like, then just continue to do what you do. But if it's really affecting you, you feel some type of way about it, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, step back a little bit, you know. Maybe do collabs with your homegirls, or just by yourself type shit. Just fall back, because people still gonna say what they say when they see you around all these niggas, and you know they gonna have their own opinion. But I did feel bad though when I was seeing all the videos and shit on Twitter, cause I was like, God damn, she only 19, bro, and mental health is a real thing. She only human at the end of the day. So shout out to Summyah, man. Keep doing your thing. And I'm out of here, man.